I wanted to go live here for a minute. You guys are probably busy, so I'm very busy, but I just wanted to tell you guys, I got this truck in here today, an '06 Jeep Grand Cherokee with a 4.7. Multiple complaints on the truck, can't pass inspection, all kinds of crazy codes in this thing for no communication. Everything's complaining about the TCM, and it's intermittent. They had this thing at another shop at some point for an oil pressure sensor, he said, and the sensor was incorrect. And for whatever happened on this thing, the sensor that the guy put in supposedly was incorrect. And when they put the sensor in, the mechanic there told him he had to reprogram the PCM for the sensor that he installed. I've never heard of that one before, but whatever the case is, after the guy touched it, they've been having nothing but problems with this truck. And it ended up at a friend's shop. He's too busy and doesn't really want to be involved, and it ended up here. This isn't really going to be a diagnostic procedure here. I already know what's wrong with the truck. As you can see, I got my Pico hooked up here, and in this case it did not help me because this is not the problem. I was looking for a loss of power from the ignition circuits to this computer. That is not the problem. What I wanted to show you though is why people should not touch cars ever when they don't know what they're doing. When I opened the hood on here, actually I'll show you over here. When I opened the hood on this thing, the first thing I saw was this connector here. I'm gonna get you guys a shot. Now I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see this real well, but I'm gonna just show you. If I go to this harness, you see these wires? I can't move anything, okay? And I was like, what the heck is that, right? So, I wanted to go to the PCM to do some testing. I was trying to make this as quick as possible to diagnose it, and when I got to the PCM, I'm going to show you what I got here. Take a look down there at that wiring harness to the PCM. Look at this. And I really hope this is coming up on video clearly. I'm trying to hold the camera steady here to focus. And you see that? Look at this. I can't move anything here. I called the customer up and asked him exactly what was going on with this truck so I could get it straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak. And what he explained to me was what I told you with the oil pressure sensor. And at that point, I says, what is all the stuff on the harness on this thing? I said, did the mechanic do that? And he says, oh, no. He says, the insulation, I thought the insulation was a problem. Hey, Wyatt. He says, I thought the insulation was damaged on it. So I says, okay, so why don't you look for a puncture or for a rub-through or something somewhere? And he goes, nah. He said, I got that spray insulation from Home Depot and I sprayed all the harnesses with it. So I was like, that's fantastic, because you made my life a living hell here to try to get to anything and to actually visually inspect anything on this harness if it's rubbed through or touching, because I can't separate anything, as you can see. All right, so you can't fix stupid. And this guy doesn't understand that all of this aggravation here with this harness, if I have to get to it, is going to cost him more. So I explained this to him on the phone, and he said, oh, well, he said it should come off, it peels off. Guys, this does not, I don't know what the hell this is. This is like that stuff you would spray into a crack in a crack somewhere, and it expands and dries like, I don't even know what. I can't peel this off. I mean, I've been trying to peel this off. It doesn't move. I can't even grab it. Yes, exactly. It's spray sealed, Keith. Hey, man, how are you, brother? So, you're not the only one, Keith, that gets these stupid freaking cars that come in. And this is the third shop it's been to, like I said. And this is just old school stupidity, man. People don't know what they're doing. So, with that said, I'm not going to keep you guys in suspense. It's got a bad PCM, and the guy probably has no money left after buying 10 cans of spray sealant to spray the harness up. And that's where we're at. So, unfortunately, I couldn't, this one, I'm sorry, just flip you guys around. Unfortunately, on this thing, I couldn't show you anything on the Pico to verify the problem or anything like that. The board is probably bad in this PCM, as Keith would know from seeing plenty of them. I did the old tap test on it. Truck shuts off, sets all kinds of codes. So, typical Chrysler crap. and that's where we are. So I'll let you guys go. Appreciate you watching. Keith, I still owe you lunch. Come down and come over the bridge, and I'll get you a sausage parm or whatever you want. All right. Thanks, guys, for watching. See you soon.